Alrighty, YouTube, it's your boy Zxous, and we're back with another Goddess of Victory Nikke video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the important information about Tia. She does, or not she, but Naga ends up dropping tonight at 11 p.m. EST. So if you want to convert 12 JST to your to your time zone, you're gonna see when the character drops. I will be live on my channel with the summons. So if you definitely want to go ahead and get a notification, you can see there I will be doing live summons for Naga. Now, one thing about Tia is that she's a character who I firmly believe that will need to be paired up with Naga, and it's something that makes sense because the way that I was reading Naga's kit is that it seems like Naga has to have a shield on her specifically for her stuff to work. And especially with how Tia works, this is what I want to see the most. Because if you look, when Tia uses her burst skill, right? I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but look. Everybody, I don't know if you guys can see it, at the bottom there, everybody gets a shield. If you guys take a look at the bottom there, everybody gets a shield individually. And she's the only character in the game who does it like that, right? And the way Naga's kit works is it makes it seem like a shield has to be on the character Naga specifically for it to work. That's what it seems like to me personally. So if that's the case, then you're going to need to have Tia with Naga. Now, Naga still works even if you don't have the shield. You just get more with her having the shield, right? Like if you don't have the shield, you will still get the damage to core by 40%. You will still get an attack buff by 16% of the caster's attack. You will still heal. You will still recover HP. But with the shield, you get an additional 85 damage dealt when attacking the core, and additional 32% attack of the caster's attack, right? Now, the thing about Tia, right, a very important thing to realize about her is that you're going to need to be pairing her up with another burst 1 character. Now, the reason why this character is not that's not a problem for me at all, because of how she works, right? So obviously her whole thing is essentially recovering cover HP, right? Like that's her whole thing. So when recovering cover HP, right, and it doesn't matter like who's doing it, just when your cover HP gets recovered, the cooldown for her actually gets reduced by 13 seconds. That can stack up 2 times. That's good because she's on a 40-second cooldown, which would bring that down to a 26 seconds on level 10 skills, of course. That would bring it down. Actually, let me see what it is at level 5, because that's the average. So this is good because even at level 5, it gets reduced by 10 seconds. And it stacks up to twice. That would make it 20 seconds again, which is very good. Now, that's going to be good for the burst skill. And then when recovering HP, all allies just have an attack damage. So no matter if you get your HP recovered, which you can from her or Naga, everybody just going to have an attack damage buff of 32.11% for 10 seconds, right? And if you're recovering constantly within that 10 seconds, you're basically going to have a permanent buff, right? The second skill, when you land 5 normal attacks, you're actually going to increase the cover HP by 32.75% of the caster's max HP. At level 5 skills, that's actually going to be 25%, which is still huge. 25% of the caster's max HP increase to your cover HP is huge, right? Because let's say my Tia has 2 million HP, right? 25% of 2 million would be 500k. That would be 500k increase to what's it called? Her cover HP specifically, right? Wait, did they change that? No, so it only does go to herself, of course, which is good. Because she taunts as well. So I think that's one thing people are like kind of saying about this character that they understand. So she does taunt all enemies, but the thing is she increases her cover HP by so much that you're going to be fine, I think, right? If she had 2 million and you're increasing her cover HP by an additional 500k, because it would be 25% at level 5 skills, you should be able to survive if you're covering, right? Most likely. Realistically, you should be able to survive. That's the big jump to cover HP. So that's the whole thing about the taunt. You're supposed to cover when she's taunting, essentially, right? Or at least your cover is going to take damage when you're taunting. So there's that. Activates when using a burst skill. Affects self. Recovery of cover HP increases by 21.41% of the caster's final max HP. then recovers percentage of attack damage as well. So she heals herself, and also, okay. Okay, wait. Did they change this? I don't know. I swear before this used to be all allies. But not even in game, it's saying it's only self. So she only increases her own cover HP, max HP, and then let me see. No, it's the exact same. But yeah, she does increase her cover HP and then recover only her cover HP as well. When you use a burst skill, right? Which is still fine because no matter what, as long as the cover HP is getting recovered, you're going to be bringing down the cooldown. So it doesn't matter anyways. Right, and she's taunting and stuff like that. She's healing herself, taunting herself, increasing her cover max HP, and recovering her own cover HP. Right, but she's giving all allies an attack buff. She's giving all allies a shield, and yeah. So there's that. Now, the thing about her, like I said, is that she's going to re-enter the burst stage the burst skill stage 1, which is good because the other character who recovers cover HP is Liter, and she gives a massive attack buff when you use her burst skill on her first skill and her burst skill. And she's on a 20-second cooldown. So if I'm basically using this character correctly, which is not going to be hard, you just need to land 5 normal attacks, and then also just use her burst skill essentially, right? You're going to, what's it called? I mean, technically, because even Liter's, she recovers every 15 seconds. In 15 seconds, you're going to be recovering HP again. Right? You really are. But from either Liter or even Naga as well. Naga also does it when, I think, landing a certain amount of attacks, right? What is it? After 12 normal attacks, all allies have their cover HP. So you're going to have it up regardless, right? But you're going to be spamming Tia and you're going to be spamming Liter's burst skill. That's going to be so crazy. The thing about Tia, like I said, you need to have her with another burst 1 character though. So always remember that her best partner for that burst 1 stage is either going to be, it's most likely Liter is on top for that. And then it's going to be Dorothy, right? Because Liter not only gives a massive attack buff as well, but she's also recovering cover HP. My team is probably going to be Naga, Tia, Liter, Modernia, and then A2 most likely, right? That's probably going to be my team. But the thing is, I'm not sure if Naga is going to be enough to, you know, heal my A2 and keep her above, you know, the 100%, right? Because it does go to allies with the lowest HP percentage, but 9% of, you know, final max HP is not bad at all, right? That's pretty good. And it's after 5 normal attacks. So, yeah. And it depends. She's a shotgun as well, so she does end up reloading. Like, let me see. If she ends up reloading like Liter, where it's like 3, 3, and 3, then it's going to be great. I mean, we could see in game, right? Because let me see if I can just check here. Okay, well, it doesn't seem like she reloads like Liter, but still, 5 normal attacks is going to be soft. So, yeah, just remember when using Tia, you're going to want to have her with another burst 1, mainly Liter. Also remember that, I said this in the other video, but you're probably going to need to have Tia for Naga because she's giving everybody a shield, and again, it seems like Naga needs to have a shield on her for her to work. So that's what we're going to see today when, you know, their banner drops and we pulled Naga. We're going to see if she actually does work with Blanc and Senti, and if she doesn't work with those two, then that means you're going to need to have her with Tia specifically. So then that really would be Bunny Girls, because you would get the full capability of, you know, Naga by having Tia only. But Tia will work regardless, right? Because she has Liter as an option as well. Even Coco. Coco also recovers cover HP. So you have those characters as an option. And then any burst 1 to re-enter the burst stage, essentially. So there's that as well. But you guys let me know what you think. These are just the important things you got to remember. It's your boy Zxous. Again, I will be live later on today with summons. So if you want to pull up, go ahead and pull up. But I'll see you guys next one. I'm out. Peace.